There we go. Right there. Yeah, that's all right there. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a repair on my wife's Jeep. We're going to be doing a radiator replacement. We'll show you how to take one out and then how to put one back in. With the new radiator right here, part number and everything right there. I've already got it draining, as you can see. Got the plug out of the old radiator. Got the old one draining. It's still hot. Got the cap off the reservoir to help it drain faster. There's nothing in it right now. First thing you're gonna want to do is take the fan motor out. I'm gonna show you how to do that. I'm gonna take all these lines off just because they do go to the radiator, and I'm gonna take them off anyway. It needs taken off anyway. But you gotta take this. You gotta first take this, unhook this. It's just a little metal clip right here. You push and it push, and then there's a tab back here that you push, and well, yeah. Then you gotta take the screw right here out, and there's another tab down there. You can't quite see it right here, but there's a tab. It just kind of pushes in, and there's a screw right. Well, you can see it right there. Take it out. I think they're 10 mils. And there's another tab right there that you gotta take out right there. Just push it up and out, and then it should slide out. So I'm gonna take these hoses off, and then I'm gonna take the screws out, and we'll get back into it. That one off to the side. That's the small top little one.
Hey, look!
Yeah. That clip out. Gloves are optional as always.
Hey! Red legs! Red legs!
Yeah.
What is it?
A little corroded.
Yeah,
that one's off. You want to take it all the way off? You can. I'm going to. Anyways. You don't have to, but I'm going to. Maybe not. It'll just stay there. Alright, it's flexible. Get this. I'm not 100% sure. Just fell the other way. It is. It's a 10 millimeter. The first little bolt is.
That really nice.
Yeah.
That's it.
First bolt out on top of the fan, right here, under that little hose. Second one's out. I need a table. I need a workbench. Show you real quick. That bolt's out. Both 10 mil bolts. The one right there is out. That's a little corroded. I know. I'm gonna clean it off. Well, I'm not gonna clean it because we're replacing the radiator anyways. There's a leak show you right here, somewhere on that. So take that out. We're gonna have to loosen this or take it completely off. And it's just, I think they're 10 mils too. Yeah, they're 10 mil. There's a 10 mil right there on this side, and then there and there. This should come off too. It's just a little push tab. They have a thing right here so you can push it. It's a little push tab right here for your washer fluid, and then the snorkel. This stays on or comes off. It just, you know, whatever, it attaches. But we're gonna get this fan straight out. We're gonna get this off, this loose. We can get this out, and we'll work on moving this out of the way. Okay, that's loose. You go ahead and get that out of the way. If you want to take your grill cover off, you can. I might do it anyway, because it's just so it'll be easier to get it off. Everything off. It's some torque bits. I have a 12 to remove those. I'll be right back. What size it is. These don't have sizes. They do, but they're hard to see. And there's some Torx bits. Torx bits. You use gloves you want. I'm going to anyways. Just because I found these and they're pretty nice. This is a 3/32 Torx. I actually have, there's 2 bolts on here that are broke off, so I do not need to remove them. So now that that's off, put this on the battery. It just comes right off, sets this to the side. I actually have the Jeep up on ramps, so it makes it a little easier. Okay, now this is off. Let's see what we need to do. Take this whole thing off. Not off, but move it. So it looks like there's another bolt right here. Okay, what I was talking about is there's a bolt right here. Mine was broken, so I didn't worry about that one right here and right here, and then another one right here. I took these 2 out because it was the only 2 that were not broken. We got it out of the way, so we have this whole surface area to work with without taking, you know, without having all kinds of messes. Well, I'm gonna try to take this bolt out right here to see if we can get this up and out of the way, and we'll leave the hood latch on. We should be able to just lift it out of the way to get everything else off and make it easier. Well, you have to get the radiator out. So I'm gonna do that right now. And should just be able to move this out of the way. Should. I'll test that theory right here. Okay, there's 2 more bolts down here I didn't see. 2 more bolts, one right there, one right there. There should be 10 mil too. The lighting sucks, I'm sorry. Them 2 bolts out of the way. Boom, there we go. I'm just gonna set all my bolts on my fuse box. Just don't forget where everything goes. I should just be able to, there we go. Everything's off for the most part. I'm gonna work on getting this stuff out of the way. Should just be able to, there we go. It's off. And hopefully this whole thing comes out. Right there. There we go. Okay. Wiggle it a little bit. There we go. Let's lay that off up here somewhere. That's out. But what I mean by this little, the washer tab, There's the yellow tab right here. Just push in and it should just come off. It's all plastic, so you ain't got to worry about it. Now that we have all this out, we can take this French thread out with no problems. Should. Like I said, let me see if I can get a better view of it. Actually, I'll show you once we get everything out of the way. I've had it off before, so I know it's not a major project, especially with this out of the way. Shouldn't be anyways. Should just lift right out. It does. Set that off to the side. Set that off to the side and then see what we'll work with. Okay, I've got every major bolt I think that needs to be out of this. Besides on the front end, there's a hose on the back end you still need to take off. Right down here, that hose needs to come out, and them are the clips I'm talking about. The French trail just slides in them on both sides. You're gonna need to take this hose off, and then I'll take this one off, and then I'll show you the bolts on the front side you have to take off. I hope this don't leak too much. I didn't even check to see if the new one come with a plug, but we'll get down there and see. Just show you right here. This hose right here goes to the bottom of the engine. I got it hooked up. Move your bucket under it because it's gonna leak quite a bit. Well, half of it went on my hand in the ground beforehand, so whatever. So that should be done. You can move your bucket back over and catch whatever else is coming out of the radiator. You can. There shouldn't be that much left in it, but I'm gonna do it for safety reasons. I believe the only thing in the front is that bolt. There's one right here. There's one right here. If you can see that, and then there's one right down there. If you can see that too. I don't know if you can see it too well. I think they're all 10 mils. You might need a swivel socket for the last one. I'm actually gonna switch my drills. Let me show you how. Okay, just use. Let me show you. For this one, you have to go in this hole, or I did, in this hole with the extension, about a 3-inch extension or 2-inch swivel, and I think it's a 10 mil in this hole to get that one. Just use an extension for that one. For that one, I had to take off all this and just use the socket and the ratchet for that one because it's long wise, but it's too short. And then just use the extension for that one. So hopefully that's all we need to do. Should be just be able to move this one up and out of the way. Yeah, me get this going. Let me do it without a camera, and I will show you exactly what I done. Let me show you real quick how it's done. Right here, see a little opening right there? It's actually got a piece, this plastic piece. This plastic goes up and around this, so you have to get that off of that before you can take it out. Same as this side. This side actually has to go off this thing too, so. Took me a minute to figure that out, but you can kind of flex and bend stuff around to make it to where it comes out, so. Come on, baby. There's the new one. There's the old one. You can tell there's a big difference in how they look. All virtually the same, identical stuff. A few things you're gonna have to take off of the old one and put on the new one. One being these little clips with these little rubber pieces right here. Take them off, put them on the new one. It doesn't matter what side you go on, they're both same size. Same dealio. This little bushings, I guess you'd call them. And that looks, just look it over real good, make sure everything looks fine. There's obviously this one really dirty, you can tell. This need to be replaced. These right here need to be taken off. They go in a certain way because they're shaped. You can see there's a flat side, and these things are flat right here on this side. So obviously these go on one way. Probably gonna be a lot much harder put in and it does take out, I'm assuming. It's usually how it works. So, place this one. And everything else should be the same. Should, I'm hoping. If not, they gave me the wrong part. So, we'll see how it goes. Process is exactly the same, putting it back in. I'll kind of do a speed run just so I can do it, and I will once I'm done I'll recap on what's going on. Okay guys, little update. I got everything in, got everything back together, the grill stuff back in. Same process, just reverse it. The hardest thing was getting that old one back in and getting everything lined up perfectly and right and straight and good. After that, you want to get your fan back in, get your fan back in. Your fan shroud, get it plugged up, get everything buttoned up, then fill your reservoir up, and then start it, let it sink, start it, let it sink, and then start it. And once it finally does not, the little line doesn't go down no more, let it run, let it get warmed up a little bit, make sure you have no leaks, no whatsoever. I'm good to go. Hope this video helped you all. Hope it was a kind of a straightforward video. Have any comments, let me know. If you liked it, hit the like button. If it helped you out any, hit that subscribe button. And I'll catch you in the next upload. Take care. Have a great day.